Right, talking about social media. This is another big thing. And this guy has had to, he's had his first serious disruption today. They've got to 83,000 employees, and they now have announced that they're going to make their first staff cuts in however long they've been around. But this particular message: if you have thousands of followers, you will get bullied. And this was him perhaps in an unguarded moment. And this is the basis of social media and gaming. And strongly urge you to consider changing your child's social media profile and all profiles to private. No child should have an open account. That is to say, I want all followers. Everyone should switch their Snapchat to my friends only in Snapchat, TikTok, private. And here he is explaining. And the facts are very simple. If you have followers, not friends, that is strangers, you're 7 times more likely to get bullied. They have done the analytics and they know this to be true. And of course, friends patch things up better than strangers, and strangers have no motivation to do so. It is an extremely difficult concept for children to get around. They will not want to set their account to private because it's a litmus test of their popularity, their sociability, and their credibility in the schoolyard or online or wherever they derive that from. But my message to any primary school looking to allow or recommend a profile setting for parents would be real name, private, very low numbers, and a real picture, at least some recognizable picture, not a picture of a cow's backside, not a picture of a cow doing its business as the profile pic, not a stupid name, and not set to open or public. Name, let's say Chloe Kibblewhite, picture of Chloe, limited number of followers. If she's 10 or 11 years of age, why does she need 20 followers? Maybe broken down into school, sports, and friends and family, but limited amounts. And always reminding Chloe of one important thing, that the people connected in this magic circle of trust might themselves not be private. And one very, very basic thing, the interactive world, the online world, is naturally more robust. So if you have a very sensitive child, maybe it's a good idea who gets offbeat or upset very, very quickly or easily, maybe consider a more gentle introduction to social media. But I definitely think all schools should be led by the Board of Trust or by the government or the local social services or the NHS or whoever is actually, but especially by the police, should be driving a private, because the law doesn't drive it, a privately set up social media on TikTok, Instagram, and every other thing. That is name, picture, limited numbers, and absolutely no public. And we will talk about this. And Zuckerberg is giving away the deal here. If you have thousands of followers, and I've said it before to people who will remember me saying this, isn't it interesting how they use the word followers with the quasi-religious implications? They don't use strangers as the word. That was a very clever day in social media world when they said followers. If that said strangers, it would be a lot more powerful in terms of a deterrent. If you have thousands of followers, it's a very powerful word suggesting something other than strangers, but they are just strangers. And Billy Connolly's absolutely right. You know, his joke about a stranger is just a friend you haven't met yet. Well, Billy has a different take on that expression. A stranger is just a stranger. You don't meet them, and why would you be bothered? And that, you know, social media is not an opportunity to go out and meet strangers. How adults behave is up to themselves, but our job, get our children to a point in their life as young adults that they can make rational, sensible decisions on all of this. And allowing them out to vomit online before they're ready and before they understand the implications is silly. And it would be the same thing as allowing everybody to start driving without any instruction and issuing licenses to everybody the year before. But it is going to take a long time to win people around to this, because look at public habits in regard to smoking and drinking.